Yeah, are we good? Is it hot? Are we streaming? Yeah, cool. We got that excellent green connection. So, hello guys. Theo here, and we're just on the channel today. I got a little bit of extra time this morning to peruse YouTube and whatnot, and a little thing caught my eye here. Uh, the Hell Is Us dropped a new extended trailer on PlayStation, so we're just gonna check it out. And this is just like a casual hangout and whatnot. Let's just get into this. Ooh, I did. Ooh, like I don't want to spoil too much, but my curiosity is getting the best of me. Ooh, what do we have here? Okay. Again, like still just getting Watch Dogs vibes. Oh, sorry, I'm blocking your live feed there, sir. Maybe I can put my face on the other side. Let's put myself over here. There we go. Ooh, what is that? Okay. Hadia. Hmm. Also, if I'm getting like bad audio feedback, let me know. I don't want that to bother anybody. Looks like he's going through Washington or something, but this is Hadia. I don't know if that's just... Is that just based... Oh, he said it was in Canada. I didn't know if it was a fully fictional world or not. Ooh. Ooh, what is that floaty thing? Oh, it's a save point. Ooh, who's that? Got a shopkeep in your basement? Is he just drinking milk? He's got that evil milk. Hmm. Okay, so you're doing a bit of investigating. You have some quest objectives already. It looks kind of, you know, like detective-y. You have a little mini-map here for general knowledge of Hadia, Civil War, Peacekeepers, and Sabinans. Is that what it said? Ooh, please do. Silver plattering. Hmm. Oh, yep, yep. Very much the yellow paint thing that like you've even seen. If you guys know Arlo, he's definitely had a big diatribe about yellow paint and hand holding. Thank you for acknowledging that. Yes, nobody really wants hand holding that hard. It's like, where's the exploration? Yeah, exactly. Where's the mystery in that? Yep, 100%. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh. I like that detail. Yeah, it's funny that he has to explain it like this, but this is the way it should have always been. I love that. Yeah, I just can't emphasize enough how just simple exploration doesn't need to be handheld and it doesn't need to be pathed out for you. You just need to look for like little cues here and there that just give you a little bit of hints and you're just trying to pick up the breadcrumbs. You're not trying to I guess just be on a a roller coaster cart. You're not trying to be on rails. You can go anywhere and diverge. So ooh, see, and then they just have they have this like little investigation area. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I hope there's no real big spoilers in this. Like, I don't want to know any secret codes or anything without earning that first. Okay. Okay, so he's got some kit already. Okay. You're not going to tell us, right? Good, 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 good. Ooh, you have to decipher some glyphs. Okay. I like that. This aspect of just, searching around is very chill. It's not all high paced action. I like that. This is like a little he's got a little articulating head on that drone. I like that. He's like a little bird. And then he perches on your shoulder too. He's got a little bit of like an animal organicness to him. I like that. I wonder if you can change the look of your drone too. So yeah, we got this big dial here, and they have all these other different symbols. I wonder if this can also act like a portal to other areas. So maybe it's not just for getting past this door, but you can also like teleport or something. That'd be kind of cool. Uh-huh. Yeah, the hack and slash nature. Ooh, here we go. So we have some Z targeting. It's giving me like Zelda vibes already, Breath of the Wild. Is there a parry? That'd be really sick. Oh, look at that. He's like stunned or something. Oh, you can... Oh, that is a nice looking charge on that blade, though. It like wobbles with power. Whoa. Okay, wait. Did your sword turn into this glaive? Oh, yeah. Hollow Walkers. Okay, so it has an official term now. And they spawn types of like elements. I like the blue and the red going on here. Okay, a haze. We're learning some new terms here. Yeah, yeah. Let us figure out what the haze is. That guy's got some interesting funky spiral shapes going on his back over there on the left side. That's pretty cool. It kind of looks like one of those wind chime spinny things. Wait, what can the drone do? Oh, okay, he doesn't have a real personality. What is happening? So he's going in and out of like fisticuffs as well as switching to his axe. Okay. I'm wondering how that sword transforms. Um you know, as a side note here too, I was kind of worried on the initial launch trailer where they were showing the enemies, but you just have these hollow characters. Maybe that would get a little bit tiring seeing just hollow enemies. So I do want to see a little bit more enemy or boss variety if they do have larger NPCs to fight. So yeah, I'm liking that they all have different like appendages and ligaments. That's a huge thing. They're not just copy pasted. Limbic skills here. So okay, we have this L2 bottom reticle that you can use for larger splash attacks, and oh, okay, I see the little drone actions too on your shape button. The Katoche. Oh, I thought that said Katuchi. Was it Katoche or something? I like this menu. This is cool. It's not just like a modern minimalist, you know, like digital menu like most video games these days have. It's in like your little Pip-Boy type tablet. Definitely points for that. So we keep going back to this old guy. Maybe that's just for this first area, I guess. Ooh. Oh, he called it a data pad. Okay. It's like, again, it's like, I don't mean this as an insult to the game at all, but like, I feel like it's taking a lot of cues from Zelda Breath of the Wild. Oh, okay. Yes, so it is very detective-like. You are branching out and figuring out the connections between each NPC. I like that. Okay. Ooh, what is that? It's very spirally, kind of void portal maybe. Ooh, that's looking pretty nasty over there on that tree. Oh, and then behind that tree you have another glyph. Okay, and then we got some enemies just roaming in the wild, giving me Elden Ring vibes. I know this sounds kind of counterintuitive or a bit hypocritical of me too, but I hope there's a little bit of linearity, more so than these like more modern open world games. I don't need every title to be open world, so I hope it kind of keeps us close to the story. Especially with everything not being displayed out for you, again, like back to the yellow paint a principle that he was talking about. I like it being not described to us and not handholdy, but I don't want it to be so overwhelmingly large that I keep doing I've been having this problem where there's always a one more thing to do in video games, and you know, to its credit, I think a lot of people enjoy that type of gameplay where there's always just, ooh, one more side quest, one other little objective. But you know, as an introverted, probably ADD individual, that just doesn't bode well for my planning. I don't know why I get too fixated on different things, and that burns me out quicker. Ooh. Okay, so they have dungeons. Are these randomly generated? It doesn't look generated. That looks really cool. Ooh, I like history. Like, did humans make these sculptures and they vowed them as deities or something like that? They don't look too flattering. Like, they all look like they were frozen in place and kind of suffering. Ooh, there's a big serpent-like creature around this statue. That's pretty cool. Ooh, even like all the skull looking shapes are still the hollow faces. Wait, that was it? Oh, 2025. He did. It's coming to PC, so I'm gonna get it on PC. Ooh, definitely getting more trailer drops, it sounds like. Ooh, okay, so that went by pretty fast. So major takeaways here, if we can just scrub through this. First major takeaway is that again, he said that this is going to be very investigation based. He wants the I'm sorry, I keep forgetting his name. Let's just figure out his name. It's featuring Jonathan Jacques Belletete. He is the creative and art director for this game. So what Jonathan was going over that's very crucial for this game is that it won't be hand-holdy. It won't just be nipping at your ankles the whole time and pulling you by the arm saying, go here, do this. It's making you very reliant on focusing on the connections between all of the NPCs on your info tablet that let's try to find here. But I'm just liking all the environments so far. It's giving me very Washington State vibes. I like the dreary kind of forest setting. It's very nice. I like the deep fog rolling in, but maybe we can get some more colorful aspects coming in too. What was the point I was making earlier? But yes, it's about deep connections. They want you to map out the stories between other NPCs. So let's see if we can find that quick dialogue menu. Where was it? He was still talking about the natural exploration here. Okay, a quick little side thing right here. This, like this right here, this composition where in the right third, you're going down a trail and you see some bunker type stuff going on, some military vehicles. It's all abandoned. I think that's a dead body. Oh gosh. And you have some equipment, some spotlights going on, and it's I don't know, again, like that's my thing, that's my kink. I don't know why that's so cool. It's like there's some deep dark secret going on here. There's companies, there's military involved, and you don't know what the heck is going on. There's sealed lock chambers. Maybe I'm just very easy to impress. But where was the little Pip-Boy thing that he was showing us, the info tab? I think I'm just scrolling over that. The combat looks very Breath of the Wild, and I only think that that's a good compliment. I wasn't expecting to have like a bunch of different weapon types. That was giving me more like JRPG vibes going into this. I like how you're managing a little bit more than just yourself. You have your drone to also maybe like distract or disorientate your enemies briefly. I don't think that he went over the what was it, the bars right here. I'll just silent this. But it looks like they have 3 types of bars, and some have 2 bars. Okay, it looks like it's relevant to, I think, what Jonathan called the haze here. So the haze is what comes out of the enemy, and when they summon this haze, they seem to be giving a stamina or a magic bar to the haze that they summon. So maybe they can only keep it out for so long, or you have to damage it to reduce its effectiveness. It could literally be anything. I like how one is like forming like this foam bubbles, and then the other one is like this very, very harsh and spiky type of offensive thing. Maybe that this is more of an attack haze, and then they have defensive hazes that are shielding the enemy. So they have different types of support NPCs. So you might want to take out those first, and then try to take out the combat, the very melee-based hollow entities. That's pretty sick. Yeah, it seems like he's trying to pop that right now, but it looks like the chief, the more alpha hollow enemy right there, was trying to block him. Yeah, I'm liking this. This combat looks pretty sick. I don't know what this other little green enemy is here. It's are there two haze type of entities coming out of just one hollow creature? That's pretty wild. So just like in the way that, whoa, okay, I just saw this great sword. I didn't notice this in the first run through of this. That is sick. Ooh, and he can charge up that blade too. It's just like Monster Hunter. It's pulling from so many genres of games that I like, and he's got dual blades. Oh, get out of here. Okay, and they got spirally motifs on them. That's that's really sick. That's cool. I I don't know, like, once you go into melee combat, are you just locked to this area? You can't go out of it? Is it more organic where, like, they showed in the open world that the NPCs are just wild roaming, so maybe there's also just chapter-based fights that you have to take on. They haven't been revealing anything that's, like, very boss heavy, so I'm very interested in, like, what would be like. Oh, but here we go. So we have this what was it? Information tab. Yeah, I like how you can see your hand on it. You can see all the little bits and bobs and the gears and stuff, and it's very physical. It's called the Katoche. And you're going through the menu, figuring out, yeah, you have a whole catalog for people, what they've said prior, so you can navigate and manage your quests probably a little bit easier. You have a loadout tab, an inventory, a drone management tab, exploration, so that's your map and your quest guide, and then what else here? Unauthorized. I guess you can unlock more features there. Again, like the tablets reminding me a lot of Breath of the Wild, like the Sheikah Slate, which is again a very like huge compliment. That the Sheikah Slate worked great. He was talking about dungeons as well. So I hope this is where they diverge from Zelda. I don't want dungeons to just be scattered around and all the same and just, you know, it feel like just little randomly generated things that were kind of meaningless. I don't want things in this game to just be filler. So hopefully there's meaningful things to do while you're roaming out here. I'm just a little skeptical of that, but at the same time, seeing these kind of big structures out here looks just really fascinating. I'm liking the little bits of color there too in the red foliage in the background. But yeah, that's as foggy as a little teddy bear, as foggy as the game looks over here. In that previous trailer, the launch trailer for this game, it had that really beautiful blue daisy field. What do you call field? I guess just flower field. This game has some range. I'm liking the visual design and range. Jonathan, although he's the art director, didn't go too much into that in this reveal trailer. But yeah, I'm liking the amount of detail here in the caverns, the kind of maybe lore that you can get from... It looks like we can probably read some scrolls or something. That looks pretty cool. But I think that's kind of all of the major things going on in this trailer. Just... I'm glad he's affirming that this game is very focused on exploration. It's focused on figuring out the mysteries in this game. And it's respecting the player as somebody to do those things without their hand being held the whole time. The combat looks okay. I'm kind of wondering how the enemy variety is going to pan out here. I want to see what types of bosses that we can go into. I want to see something very epic that this game looks like it's gonna deliver. So I'm still waiting on that trailer. So I don't know if there's gonna be necessarily one big baddie or we're gonna find like some sort of big cult going on here. Maybe we're gonna have to stop these people from these hollow entities from like entering our dimension. I don't know. I just got finished with playing Half-Life for the first time on my Steam Deck, and I'm already coming off of that game. Even though it's an FPS RPG, like just the simple storytelling and the really solid gameplay from Half-Life was great. So I know that this is like not exactly Half-Life, it's not Valve or Steam, but it's probably going to be available on Steam later. But that's besides the point. It looks like this studio, Rogue Factor, is doing a really good job. So yeah, thanks for spending time with me, just chilling and chatting. And I'm going to work on some art commissions right now. But yeah, look forward to more coverage of this here on the channel. Thanks for joining me on Muzzle Punch. I have been Theo, and you guys have a wonderful day. Bye bye.